Chris Pratt is an American actor best known for his role in the MCU as Star-Lord, Super Mario, and Fortnite.
Hello, Korean.
I was so excited to hear that Chris was going to be playing Garfield, hater of Mondays and lover of lasagna. As you can see from my Garfield merch room, I'm probably the biggest Garfield fan out there. And if you disagree, you can catch these paws, bitch. Upon seeing the trailer, I had high standards, being that this is my favorite franchise. But Chris said something that had me worried. In an interview, Chris was asked if he liked lasagna, to which he said, "No, in fact, I don't like lasagna. It's overrated." My mom always said to be cautious of what I read on the internet, and caution I took. How could the actor portraying Garfield not enjoy his favorite dish? Certainly this was a mistake. I had to know the truth, so I decided I would ask Chris myself. Because Tetheta Inc. is so well renowned, I decided to use my power to get myself into the orange carpet premiere of the Garfield movie, where hotshot celebrities such as myself could experience this groundbreaking movie before the common masses. I spotted Mark Dindal, the producer of Emperor's New Groove and Chicken Little, two critically acclaimed animated films that I loved growing up. And here I am standing next to Mark. Two legends side by side. Two sides of the same coin. Two peas in a pod. After Mark told me how much better my work is than his, I started making my way across the orange carpet. I felt several eyes on me from the crowd and instantly started getting anxious. My heart was racing. I thought I had to puke. But then... Good God, I have never felt more alive. After reveling in the indisputably greatest fist bump in history, I took in the liveliness of all the passionate Garfield fans in the crowd. I truly felt like I belonged. But then suddenly, I felt a presence. It was Chris. He was arriving in the orange chariot, waving to all the fans. My heart started to race again, and all the feelings started to rush in. Worry, excitement, and confusing sexual thoughts. I had to make my way to him. His wife got there first. He stepped off the bus and posed with her in front of the giant Garfield. Then a strange thought appeared in my head. Haha, what if that was me? What if I was Chris's wife? What if I was married to the man that played Garfield? What was I thinking? I had to remind myself of my true purpose here, to get the truth out of Chris. Someone gave Chris a Garfield Golf Club cover that I was super jealous of in the moment. Then I remembered I don't like golf. At this point, I was so close to Chris, I could practically smell him. He didn't smell like a freshly baked lasagna though, so I began to have some doubts. The crowd was heavy around Chris, and I was certainly having a difficult time trying to get his attention. I figured I would wait until he made another pass by me, because good things come to those who wait. Chris went to go take some pictures with a group of fans, then started to make his way back down the carpet, shaking hands and taking pictures with people that didn't really matter. All that mattered was my question, quite possibly the most important question anyone has asked him. The fate of this movie would depend on Chris's answer. He got closer and closer, my heart once again racing, beating so fast. I hoped I didn't mess up my delivery. Finally, it was my time.
Thank you.
Chris, is it true that you don't actually like lasagna?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh no!
I'm not as passionate about it as Garfield is. Oh, but who is, right?
Yeah. I mean, I love lasagna personally. I couldn't believe what I had just heard. Much to my dismay, the silly article I read was true. It turns out Chris isn't as passionate about lasagna as Garfield is, and that was a huge red flag for me. Chris is a faker. After a brief collapse and some help from the TCL theater staff, I came back to consciousness. I'm not having a good time anymore. My demeanor was the same as this Wednesday model in a box, lifeless and dark. At this point, I had seen the movie, and Chris's opinion of lasagna rang in my head the whole time. Every time I heard him deliver a line about craving lasagna, everyone laughed, but I knew it was fake. As I walked around the after party in sorrow, I decided I would get some food. I hoped that this would make me feel better. They were serving lasagna and spaghetti, on theme. I took a bite, hoping this would redeem the experience some. It did not. I looked around to see if Chris had attended the after party. I thought maybe I could change his mind. I spotted his designated area, but he was nowhere to be seen. What a coward. I took it upon myself to sit in his area as an act of defiance against the man that lied to all Garfield fans. His lack of presence in the after party reminded me there is no soul left in Hollywood. To all those passionate Garfield fans out there watching this video, I am truly sorry for what you just had to witness. I really hoped that this would have a better outcome,